Hello there, and welcome to Cooking with Dr. Drew. This is the second week of our cook-off. Tonight I'm going to be making a meatloaf. I want to remind you of the rules. You can either make the meatloaf that I'm going to be making, or you can vote for the quality of video. So first of all, let's talk about ingredients. 1 pound of lean ground beef and 1 pound of ground chuck. Bell peppers, onions, 2 eggs, tomato paste, Hunt's tomato paste, a bag of California blend, salt, hamburger seasoning, preferably Texas T-bone, garlic jalapeno seasoning, sleeve of crackers. Alright, so you're going to crack the 2 eggs in the hamburger, and then after cracking the eggs you're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. Oops, a little too much. Then the Texas T-bones, and if you'll look here, this I'm making in my hand is about a tablespoon. Pretty good, huh? Dump that Texas T-bone in there nice and fresh. Then do the same with the garlic jalapeno, about a tablespoon. I don't go by any solid measurement. A teaspoon of salt. And then half a can of Hunt's tomato paste. Make sure it's paste. Don't get sauce. Make sure it's tomato paste. Tomato paste is just better. Alright, now start mixing it up with your hands. I don't use that tool. I just mix it up with my hands. Get it all in there really good. Now take half of the sleeve of crackers, crunch those up, after washing your hands of course. Crunch them up really good, then squeeze them in. Alright, now that you got that going, chop up the onion nice and fine, dump it in. Then chop up your pepper, bell pepper that is, and dump that in as well. Then mix those 2 ingredients in.
Really good.
Alright, now after you get it in a nice ball, put it on a sheet of tin foil about a half an inch thick. Pat it all out nice and flat on the tin foil. Then take your California blend, Parmesan cheese first.
About half a bag.
Now your California blend.
Now take your California blend.
And spread that out really good, nice and even. California Classic blend. Spread it all out. Then a little bit more salt, not a lot, just a little bit over the vegetables. Now start from the end and roll it forward. You're making like a cinnamon roll, only with meat and vegetables. And if you roll it up, and the idea here is that when the meat comes out, you can cut it and you've got this really nice spiral in the middle. Roll it off into your baking dish.
Okay, now just...
Now make sure the ends are all sealed up. Then sprinkle a little bit more onion over the top. Cover it with foil. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Make sure it doesn't have any leaks. Then put this into the oven at 400 for 1 hour. Minutes. All right. You ready?
My timer went off, so
Now, after about 30 minutes,
I'm going to show you one more thing.
I'm going to show you one more little trick. Take the meatloaf out after 20 minutes. Take the meatloaf out.
This is the
Get some
piece of resistance.
cheddar cheese. And put the cheddar cheese over the top of it.
Cheddar.
Half a bag. About 8 ounces is what that would be. Nice and liberal.
Put your meatloaf back in.
Put it back in the oven for the remaining 40 minutes.
Melt that cheese. All right, let's take our
All right.
meatloaf out.
So it's been an hour. Let's take our meatloaf out. And great. As you can see, it's completely fallen apart.
Set it over
And
here.
nothing is going to work like I wanted it to.
Somewhere that I
You're
can
supposed to be able to cut it on one end and have this really nice colorful spiral, but that did not happen. So now I'm going to struggle for a few minutes, and ultimately this meatloaf will fall apart. I'll put it on the plate and be done with it. So good luck and vote.
Now the idea, which did not shine through, was that when you cut it down the middle. All right, this is Cooking with Dr. Drew. And remember, vote for who you want to. Remember, eat because you want to.